personally, just getting it out there, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I think for Chanel bags, for me, it's a game changer. Hello there and welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a review of the Chanel 19 bag. Mine is the 20S collection. It is in the small size. Well, it's officially called the medium, but it's the small size that they come in. It is in the goatskin leather with the triple hardware, and I do have inside mine just some Morga organizer inside it, which I keep inside it all the time. But also because I like the structure that it adds to this bag. It is a floppy bag. You can certainly wear it without the organizer. I personally just prefer the look of it with the organizer, and I store it with the organizer in it because I think it helps keep its shape. So that's what we're going to look at today. And before we jump into that, if you're new, if you are returning but you haven't yet, if you like this type of content, luxury content, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up. So I am going to show you what this looks like on, and today, let me tell you, the outfit that I have on today is the least Instagram, YouTube worthy outfit I think you could imagine. My baby is sick. When he's sleeping at the minute, which is letting me do this, but he's sick, so I've had to stay home from work because he couldn't go to daycare. I've on school run with the other one. I'm trying to work at home, but the baby is sick, and when he's not sleeping, which he is now, thank goodness, he's crying. He's crying all day long. So it's like, honestly, I look like an absolute mess, and I will show you what this bag looks like with it, and I think it totally works. And for a Chanel bag, which normally can be a little bit more difficult with the very, very casual looks, unless it's maybe a mini, I think is fabulous. But yeah, let's get into that, and I will also show you what fits inside and just let you know my overall thoughts about this bag. But personally, just getting it out there, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I think for Chanel bags, for me, it's a game changer. I have the minis. I have quite a few of the minis. I like the minis because I can wear them casually. At the stage that I'm at, I have 2 young children, so I have to incorporate casualness into my wardrobe quite a lot. I have been asked on Instagram about the wear and tear on this bag, and I was asked to do a comparison between lambskin, caviar and the goatskin. I don't think I've had it long enough to do a full comparison yet to give you a proper insight, but personally for me, I think that the goatskin has held up really, really well. As you can see, there's no feet or anything on this bag, but I don't have there's no corner wear on any of them, any of the sides. There's no marking on the bottom. Now, I am careful. I've learned from my Neverfull. I am careful not to just throw it on the floor. But, yeah, there's nothing there at all. I think it's held up very, very well. You can see how soft and squishy it is. That's one of the things that I love about this bag. Away from the structured look of the typical Chanel bags and the caviar and even the lambskin bags and certainly the classics, this is just that much softer. You can see how soft it is. It is goatskin, so it's not quite as buttery as the lambskin, if I am honest. I'll just pop out a lambskin bag to show you, and you can just see even on the camera how shiny and soft and buttery the lambskin is. It's not just as soft as that, but it is very luxurious feeling for being a slouchy sort of bag. I find that it's just so lovely to wear. It's soft, it's squishy, it sits to the side of your body, it doesn't stick out that much, but yet you can still get a decent amount in it. I absolutely love this detail, and I have worn it like this. When I show you this very casual outfit, I'll show you also that I would carry it like this when I'm wearing it maybe with a skirt or slightly more dressier. I do tend to use it like that, but I love that you then also have the strap that you can put it on you, either on your shoulder or across you should you wish. I like in any top handle bag to have the option of a strap. I just find for my lifestyle it makes it a lot more usable, but this detail I think is absolutely stunning. It has the 3 different metals. I have been asked as well about the pulling here, but I haven't had any problems at all. As you can see, the chain here is on a piece of leather that sits on top of the actual flap, and I think that protects the actual flap from the pulling whenever you're holding it like this with the weight in it. Like if you're carrying it that way, I think that protects the pulling on here. I haven't had any issue with it. I haven't had any issue at the side of pulling like this or like this. Now granted, because of lockdown, I haven't worn this just as much as I would have if we'd been in normal life, but it still has got quite a bit of use because it is a bag that I find so easy to wear, and I don't think, like, there's nothing on it at all yet. The strap as well is still perfect, and it has obviously the aged ruthenium hardware here into the shiny silver hardware. Personally, I love that. I love the triple hardware. It wouldn't be for everyone, but I really like it. So I already love the aesthetic of this bag, which is obviously a start at this sort of price. But I also really like the large CC. Now some people have said to me they think that this is a bit gaudy or a bit in your face. Yeah, you know, each to your own. Everyone is going to have different opinions and not everybody's going to like the same bags. Personally, I love it. But if you've watched any of my videos before and seen my Chanel collection, you'll know that I like bags that are a little bit different. I don't really stick to the classics. I like things that maybe other people wouldn't wear, like this. Just pull this one out. This one, for example, I love this bag and I wear this bag a lot, and it certainly wouldn't be for everybody because it's so in your face. But that's just me. I love this. I love the CC lock. I also really like this large pocket on the back, and it has the red lining as well. When I am using this bag, I will generally use the pocket on the back and put my phone in it. And I will generally carry my phone in there, which makes it very, very easy to get at. But it's between the bag and my body, so it's close to my body, so it's safe enough, in my opinion. So that's where I generally will carry that. Even when you have this bag full, and I will show you what goes in, even when it is full, it still keeps its shape, but at the same time, it still has the slouchiness to it, the slouchy look to it. So if you watched the vlog, the first vlog I put up to Dublin, I wore this for a full day shopping in Dublin, and I had in it my Victorine wallet, keys, card holder, everything you would need for full day shopping. And it wasn't, I was worried about, I have an old shoulder injury, I was worried about the weight with the chains, even though the bag itself is light, but it was okay. Able to wear it for a full day and keep going. Like, I wasn't constantly switching shoulders. Sorry, I can hear crazy barking in the background, and if he wakes that child, I may eBay my beloved dog. So guess what? He woke the baby, and the baby screamed, and he screamed, and he screamed. That puppy is very lucky that I love him, and to anybody worried out there, don't worry, no doggies were harmed in the making of this video, but boy, that child can scream. Anyway, finally back to sleep. And I really should be doing some actual work of my proper day work, but my brain is so fried from listening to screaming, that's just not going to happen. So let's get back to the fun stuff. Okay, so yes, weight, I found it bearable. I found it fine for the full day shopping. So if we look then at the measurements, so it is 10 inches across, and I suppose it's best to go from this side of usable space, and it is about nearly 6. Suppose you would have 6 with that part at the top, and then it's about 3 across the bottom. I gave you them really for completeness. I think for me, when I'm watching these videos, I always like to see examples of what fits, and that gives me and my limited brain a better way of understanding what actually goes in there. I find that it fits quite a lot, but I would say that against the backdrop that I wear a lot of mini bags, so just bear that in mind. So as I said, when I'm packing this, I will keep my phone at the back. I think that is perfect spot for it. And then inside you have, in the actual bag, if I take out this organizer, this is a Samorga organizer. This is not sponsored. I do have a discount code. It's Princess. If you put that in at checkout, you'll get 20% off your order. That's not an affiliate code or anything. It simply just is to get a reduction on your order. So if you don't have the organizer, it is just one flap. I still have the sticker on there. And then it's this zip pocket at the back. I have never used it without the organizer. One thing being, it's a fabric lining in the inside, and one of the things I would be very cautious of at the minute is hand sanitizer. And I saw a couple of examples on Instagram of bags that have got damaged from that, and because we're carrying it everywhere now, I'm trying to be a bit more careful. So I'm keeping that in it. As I said, also, I like the shape that it gives it. I like that it gives that little bit of structure. And with that, we have the 2 slip pockets on the back and the 1 space on the inside. Okay, this is the bag quite packed. I personally have never used it with this much stuff in it. I wouldn't carry this much whenever I would be going for a full day shopping, really, because of the weight. And you can see how it looks. It still has its shape. You can see that it's full at the sides, but it doesn't look like it's bulging or anything. Now, I can't tell you, just even from lifting that up to show you that it is heavy. It's getting heavier with everything in it. But I have inside of this, I have in the front, if I just get you a good look to show, if even try and, sorry, move the light closer. So as you can see what's in here. So I have in the front the mini pochette. I get a lot of people would say to me, when you're showing these things, please show us if the mini pochette fits. And in here I have perfume, I have lip gloss, I have pens in there. So that is already bulky on its own. So that's that included. Behind it I have the Victorine wallet, which has all of my cards in it, and that's in behind it also. I then have a card holder slipped in the back as well. I have my key clay, which also has things in it, so it's not an empty one sitting there. I then have my 4-ring key holder in the front, if I could get it, and that has my keys in it. And then I've used one of the slip pockets on the Samorga organizer just to hold my hand sanitizer. So for me, I personally, unless I'm going to work, whenever I take the Never Full, which is just packed. If you've watched that video, I'll link that video. It shows you what's in there. It's really, really packed. But that is how easily all of that fits into this as a smaller bag. I've now swapped out the mini pochette for the toiletry 15 just to show you. And that's everything the same in there, only the toiletry 15 in the front, and it is full. I've been loving this as well if you watched my top 5 SLG video, but that's it included, and it still has the Victorine wallet, the card holder, the key clay, the 4-ring key holder, and the hand sanitizer, and my phone at the back, and that also fits well in there. If I was going to be out for a day shopping, this is how I would pack it, and this is still quite light. I could definitely manage that. This wouldn't be dissimilar to what was in it when I had the Dublin vlog, where I showed you what was in the bag before I went. But now I would still have my phone in the back, and I would have my mini pochette in the front, because it has in it my lip gloss. I like to have a perfume. There is a mask that's in the toiletry 15. I would put the mask in here, and a couple of plasters and spare contact lenses, and that would probably be, and headache tablets, always have to have headache tablets, and that would probably all be in here, and that would sit in the front. Behind that then I would have this new little cutie that I unboxed recently, which was a birthday present. I would put in here my cards that I needed for shopping and the loyalty cards that I needed, because there's more than enough space in there. See, I have some cards in at the minute, but if I put my cards and my loyalty cards in there, that's more than enough, and that would save me space from the Victorine wallet. I still have my hand sanitizer obviously here, and the Samorga part is holding it up, so as it's not going to spill. If you don't have one of those, even put it in a bag, or put it in tin foil, or put it in something just to protect your bag, just to keep it upright even. And then it still have the 4-ring key holder obviously in the side. If I was driving, because my key fob's not in there, I would just set my key fob, this all fits very easily as you'll see. I would just put my key fob across the top or down the side. There's plenty of space there that I could pop it in there, and if the sun was shining in Ireland, isn't that funny, I would put my sunglasses across the top, because there's a height at the top, and that is just I think it's perfect. Like I love it, and it's probably a biased review because I've been loving this bag so much, but I think that it's really, really great. So that is it. That's it full with what I would take on a day. It has all of these beautiful details. You can see the large crisscrossing on the back of the exaggerated quilting pattern. I just think it's modern, wonderful, but I'm not going to ramble on because I have done that enough, and I also really like the look of it. I'm going to put in this footage now. Please don't judge what I'm wearing. As I said, baby is sick, child school run, working from home, looking a mess, but there you go. Let's keep it real. Show you what this bag is like on with an outfit like that. But This is how casual I am today. It's as casual as it gets, you know. And this bag still looks great with this very casual thrown on outfit. Like these are my house clothes. I'm only going to the school gates apart from this, and like trying to sort out the house and look after the sick one who's the little baby, and throwing this on with this. It's great. This bag is for Chanel, it's a game changer for me because you can wear it so casually, but equally you can wear it with dressier clothes. I've worn it far dressier than this. I've worn it with denim, I've worn it with dressy trousers, I've worn it with skirts, but I tend to not wear it cross body when I'm doing that. I tend to kind of carry it this way. I'm wearing skirts, I've tended to carry it like this, or I have tucked it under my arm and kind of carried it like that because it is so squishy. So let me know what you think. If you have enjoyed this, please do give it a thumbs up. I hope that this was helpful. I hope for anybody looking or interested in this bag that gave you a bit of information. If you have any questions, anything I haven't covered, please do leave it in the comment section down below and I'll get back to it. And if you haven't, please do subscribe. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. See you in the next one.